Sorting data is a task you often need in Excel. Although it's an easy task, there are some important things to understand because otherwise the results of the sorting you do could be disastrous. The word might seem a bit heavy, but believe me, it's not. Incorrect sorting can result in the complete destruction of your data. Let's start and you will see why along the way. In the current worksheet, I have 3 data areas. I say 3 because there are empty columns between them, so Excel treats them as 3 different areas. I will select any cell in column A. Notice that I didn't select the entire area, just one cell. Now from the Home tab in the Editing palette, I will open the Sort and Filter tool. I'm interested in the options for sorting from smallest to largest, which is called ascending sorting, and from largest to smallest, which is called descending sorting. Since the names ascending and descending will appear all the time, it's important to explain them. In ascending sorting, I want the data to start from the smallest and increase towards the largest. I want them to ascend, hence the name ascending. In descending sorting, I want the data to start from the largest and decrease or descend towards the smallest, hence the name descending. I will click here to sort from smallest to largest, so my column data are sorted in ascending order. I will open the sorting tool again and now click the sort from largest to smallest. Now my data are sorted in descending order. The largest is at the top and descends towards the smallest. Now I will select any cell in column E and open the sorting tool again. Notice now that the options became sort A to Z, which is ascending sorting, and sort Z to A, which is descending sorting. I will click here to sort from A to Z, so the data have been sorted in ascending order. Now I will select any cell in column I and I will open the sorting tool again. The options here are sort by oldest to newest, which is ascending sorting, and sort by newest to oldest, which is descending sorting. I will choose here to sort from newest to oldest, so my data are sorted now with the newest dates at the top, and as I move down I go to older dates. Generally, the first option in the sorting tool is ascending sorting, while the second option is descending sorting. To make things easier, depending on the type of the data, Excel displays different descriptions, so you can better understand what will happen with each option. All of this seems easy, and it is, but things can go very wrong if you are not careful. I remind you that so far I haven't selected the range of cells I'm interested in sorting. I simply selected one cell and Excel automatically understood that I want to sort the entire cell range that this cell belongs to, and I want to sort it based on the column that the cell is in. Well, here it's only one column for its data range, but keep that in mind because you will need that in a short while. Now I will select the cell range from E1 to E15. That is, I'm selecting a specific area this time. I will open the sorting tool and choose to sort from Z to A. No problem so far. Now I will select the cell range from E2 to E10. Notice that I have selected a part of the data. I will open the sorting tool again and choose to sort from A to Z. Now only the cells I had selected were sorted. When I have data in only one column, this isn't disastrous, but it's something you rarely want. Therefore, either I select only one cell from the data or I select all the data. If I select a part of the data, the sorting will occur in the part of the data only, and this is not something that we really want most of the times. I said this isn't disastrous here because I can revert the sorting. I will click on cell E1 and open the sorting tool to choose sorting from A to Z, so all is well here. You'll see in a moment why this can be a disaster. I will now move to the sorting list worksheet, and here I have something more common in Excel, a data range consisting of many columns and rows, not just one column as before. I want to sort the data according to the surname. Of course, this means that I want the other data to follow the column that will be sorted. That is, after sorting, Emily Smith with serial number 1 and her other details should be in one line. Obviously, it will be in a different line, depending on where the surname Smith needs to be placed because of the sorting, but all the data should be on the same line. I will go and select a cell in column C, say C10 for example. I pay attention that I selected only one cell. Then I will open the sorting tool and choose ascending sorting from A to Z. Notice that Excel did what I said earlier. Emily Smith with serial number 1 and her other details are on the same line. That is, the sorting of surnames also moved the other data so that each line is correct as it was before. I will now select a cell in column A, say A5 for example, and open the sorting tool to choose sorting from smallest to largest, ascending sorting. Now the data were sorted by serial number, but again, each line has all its own data. Generally, when I sort a data range with many columns, the sorting is done according to one of the columns, and the data in the other columns follow along. Now I select how I select the sorting column, simply by selecting one cell of this column. Be careful, I said just one cell. What can be disastrous in such a case is selecting several cells of one column and performing a sort. I will select from cell C1 to C18. A lot of people think that this way they are indicating Excel which column to sort by, but this is wrong. I will open the sorting tool and choose ascending sorting. Fortunately, Excel warns me that what I'm about to do might not be what I want. If such a message appears when you are sorting, you should take it very seriously, and the best thing to do is to expand the selection, or even better, click cancel and perform the sorting by selecting just one cell as I showed you earlier. I will proceed to show you what I mean by a disastrous outcome. I will click on continue with the current selection and click sort. Now the sorting was limited only to the part of the data that was selected without considering the other columns. For example, Emily Smith became Emily Anderson, while the surname Smith went further down to someone called Nicole. In short, this is a nice mess. If I realize this in time, I can undo it, so now I'm okay. However, if I don't realize it and save and close the workbook, then I messed up the surnames and they no longer correspond to the data in their line. In a list with 17 names, it might just be a 10-minute job to restore them. In a list with 1,000 names, it's more likely that you will lose your job long before you make any effort. Therefore, when I have many columns, I select one cell, I repeat, one cell of the column according to which the sorting will be done. Let's now look at sorting in levels. I want to sort this list according to the surname in ascending order, and for those surnames that are the same, to sort them according to the name, again in ascending order. I will click on a cell in the data area. See that I clicked on a cell of a column unrelated to the name and the surname. I will open the sorting tool, and this time I will choose custom sort. Now I can choose according to which column the sorting will be done. I will open the related list and select surname and leave the sort order, the order as it's called here, to be ascending from A to Z, and I will click OK. Nice. The sorting was done, but on one level, that is according to the surname. By the way, this is another way to sort according to a column which you specifically choose in the sorting tool, and is not necessarily the column where you have selected a cell. So this is another way you can do it. Now I want to go one step further, and when the surname is the same, then the sorting to be done according to the name. For example, look at those named Garcia. I want Amanda to be first, then Christopher, then Michael, and last Nicole. Similarly, those named Brown, I want Alexander to appear first, and then James. I still have the cell in the data area selected, just one cell, whichever cell. So I will open the sorting tool and click on custom sort. Now I will click the add level button. In the second level, I will open the column list and select name and leave the order from A to Z. I will click to add another level one more time, and here in the column list I will select city and change the order from Z to A. Now I have set 3 levels of sorting. I will click OK to see the result. The sorting was done according to the surname as before. However, where the surname is the same, like Garcia, the sorting was done according to the name. Notice right above that I have a case where Jennifer J. Davis has the same name and surname. The one on top is from San Francisco and below from Orlando, because the third level of sorting is according to the city, but from Z to A. To summarize, you should remember that when you want to sort, you should either select only one cell of the column that interests you, or you must select all the data. Both are correct, but when you try to select all the data, you might make a mistake and sort only the selected portion, which can lead to unwanted situations. Then the sorting is done from the sorting tool that displays two options for immediate sorting. The first is always ascending sorting, the second always descending sorting. If you want more levels of sorting, or to make sure that you do the sorting exactly as you want, you can click on the custom sort, and from here do exactly the sorting you want. Here, of course, there are other options, but they are part of the advanced level material, so I won't dive into them right now. That's all for this lesson. Thank you for watching.